guys, this is Mavro with another Minecraft video. We are here today on skyblock.net, the Tyrannosaurus Rex Jurassic area originator of the Skyblock plugin, stomping its way through the Minecraft world. I'm here with TheDeathWave211. How's it going, Wave?
Well, how are you?
Awesome. So we're going to be checking out this amazing build, and I'm super excited. I've checked out your island before, and it is absolutely insane. It's crazy. I've got to ask you before we kick off. So what's the origin of your username, the TheDeathWave211? And before you answer, I want to just say what was going through my head. So I was like, okay, what could that mean? And there were a couple options there. I was, on the one hand, it could be, maybe throughout time there's been waves of death, crashing upon the sandy beaches of eternity. And this is, wave number 211. Or it could be that death, like the Grim Reaper, whenever he greets you, maybe he has different waves. And this was like, hey, kind of a sassy wave 211. What is the Death Wave 211? Tell me what it actually is.
So it actually originated, me and my wife both are named the Death Wave. Mine was 211. Hers is actually, what is it? I think it's 204 or something like that.
Don't forget your wife's name. Do not forget the wife's name. That I found is a bad
name. Well, she hasn't been on Minecraft or anything a lot recently with our kid and all, so she's kind of taken a step back from playing video games as much. But we both were big into like The Walking Dead, Red Dead Redemption, all those kind of games that have to do with, stereotypical like killing, and especially with The Walking Dead, it's all about zombie apocalypse type thing. So that's kind of where our name originated from. Was when we were both, how old were we? Early teenage years. We would watch it together at her mom's house. And when we started playing Xbox and Minecraft and stuff like that, we just decided, hey, let's play it like this.
Well, good. Well, don't forget your wife's anniversary or her name, and that's awesome. Now, also tell me about your skin here.
Okay, so my skin, hold on, slime. I've always loved the slime. So mine's actually the purple slime because that's her favorite color.
Yeah.
And hers is actually the same skin, but everything that is purple is a teal color, and then
cool.
The shirt is different. It's just something that we both were like, hey, let's have fun with it.
Nice.
Because when we played together on like a single player world and stuff, we always died to slimes versus creepers or zombies and stuff like that.
Oh, interesting.
So,
that's awesome.
Kind of embarrassing, but.
Well, let's check out this build you've got here. So first off, we're greeted in our entryway. This is your island spawn. Got a couple hoppers here. Are these for donations? Or these for what were these for?
Yeah, these were for donations. Sometimes I use them when I'm doing trades with people that want to
I see.
Have certain things that I don't have in my shop, or my shop's not open for some reason. And then up here are all things that I've kind of won from people, or people have traded. As you can see here, I won that at a casino.
Flower basket, that's cool.
These are all the independent pools, plus, the fireworks.
Yeah.
And if you look at the the top one, the legendary key, those aren't actually legendary keys. Someone named them and put them in my box, and I was like, oh, interesting. Looked at them, realized it was a tripwire hook, renamed the legendary key. So I hung them up because, why not?
I see you got a shout out here for Cheetown Sounds. That's cool. Prominent player on our server. Hopefully we'll be able to do a showcase of his island. So
yes.
Now I have to remind you and our viewers, I actually do not have the /fly command due to some very, very poor life choices on my part. I'm a hardcore player, and thus I get to careen through life with an elytra and rockets. So I'm going to follow you as best I can. Where would you like to take me? This is amazing, by the way. You've got a castle. You've got the warped environment and the crimson mycelium environment, crimson forest, I guess.
So I basically I've always loved kind of the nether theme of things, just because it's kind of dark and kind of mysterious.
Yeah.
And so when I originally started, I built the castle and wasn't sure what I was going to do after the castle. But then I realized, why not make a 50-50 split of the crimson and the warped, and kind of build things based off of what I feel like could be in a crimson forest or could be in a warped forest. And then in the distance, you can see this tail right here,
I'm gonna follow you
body
over.
coming out. Okay, yeah. The tail there,
Oh,
the body here,
I
and
just
a
ran
head
into
here.
something. I'm so bad with those elytra. This is awesome. Let's see if I can fly up here. If oh, I just only went a little
I
ways
can
with that
TP
rocket.
you. I can TP you up here. That'll make it easier.
Okay, I'm up here. I made it. I made it. I'm okay.
Okay, okay.
So
So there's a head over here. You know, kind of. A lot of people thought it was a dragon at first, but my idea is more of like like a nether snake type thing.
okay, what is going on here with my rockets? They are just being so weird. Okay, here we go. A little burning. It's okay. A little toasty. Oh, badass. Okay, I see.
So also to give the, I don't know if you can see it from where you are, there is a portal inside the mouth to kind of give it like a, if you get eaten kind of
Yeah,
vibe, get
yeah.
sent to the nether.
You get eaten and be sent to the nether. That's cool.
And then another little small thing I have kind of scattered out are these villagers, but they're nether themed down over here. You can see me.
Yeah, I see it. Cool.
Kind of a nether themed villager statue.
With like horns and
And
stuff.
yeah, and there's another one right here. Just a small watchtower in the corner. Just wanted to not have that corner just filled with trees.
Yeah.
And then if you get to the middle, it's kind of like a bone, kind of like a rib cage kind of theme where it kind of walks you into the castle.
This is just a crazy build. How long did this take you?
Uh, this one like lower section took me at least 2 months.
I
Just for the
believe it.
sheer fact of having to find the material because I didn't want to pay my grass out to
Yeah.
get these materials because they were all accessible to myself and others through the nether.
So you spent a lot of time in the nether then.
Yeah, I did, and
Just
I didn't
mining.
realize you could actually just grow these trees. So a lot of these are
Oh, how
actually hand
funny.
built. So that took a lot of time. Then over here, I have like a Soul Sand Valley
Yeah.
back here. At it was inspired by Big Chief Tim. Actually,
Oh, cool.
he was kind of my idea to put a kind of Soul
Oh, I like that.
Sand Valley into this whole process.
Now, pro tip for those that don't know. So on skyblock.net, there are limited um, drops from Nether items in the Nether. But if you can grow stuff in the overworld, such as these various warped fungus and the red tree type thingies, then you actually get the normal drops. So those drops are limited, I guess, just in the Nether, um,
Yeah.
but not actually. They're not inherent to the item itself. So that's a little pro tip for those that want to get more of their stuff out here. Would you mind TPing me out of here? Because
Yeah.
I've been trapped. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a very good job in showing off this amazing build, but this certainly gives you the feeling of being trapped here in the Nether.
Yeah.
So,
I wanted to actually, if I could, I was gonna put like a zombie piglin spawner hidden somewhere, so it kind of just brings
oh,
piglins. It was an idea.
and here I
I
am
just
without
haven't
my
done it yet.
gold. Oh boy.
Yeah, exactly. And then over here, I actually want to give a shout out to my best bud Quoken. He built this. I'll let him
Yeah.
design a few things because he was a big help when it came to a lot of the basic things I wanted to do and design. So he kind of built this on my island uh,
This is beautiful.
for
And look at this
himself.
pillar of like flowing lava. That's really badass right there.
And that was kind of just like a last, like, I built that when I first started because there was a big open space, but I didn't want to build like a house, if that makes sense. Just something
Yeah.
unique that
Yeah.
doesn't have it. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have a total of like 6 nether portals all built on my island.
Yeah, I saw one really tall, kind of thin one over here. I just
Yeah,
wanted
if
to
you
cruise over there.
followed this, so here's kind of like a crimson house. Oh, I
Oh, I
lost you.
see.
There
There,
you are.
no, I'm here.
Yeah. Crimson house kind of design that I had in my head. And then this big sword
Oh, this is awesome. Check it out. A sword with like a nether running down the fuller of the blade. That is cool. And it's plunged into a nethery, skulky kind of area
Hmm.
here. That's
And
cool.
then that's pretty much it for this, unless you want to view into the castle itself and see kind of what I've designed into the castle.
Yeah, let's take a
Uh,
minute here. I know you got other parts to show off too. I've been not
yeah.
looking up because I don't want to spoil it. Um,
So behind me
but
is kind of all people that I talk to on a regular basis, or I've, you know,
yep, that's
just kind of
cool.
my idea for a wall with a sign. A lot
It's
of great people in there.
yeah. I just
So
got
in
myself
here,
a toast sign myself, literally just yesterday.
oh
So
yeah, I saw that and I was like, I like it. I like it.
yeah,
In here, I've actually turned the inside of the castle drops down, and this is where I'm building in the process of building my full shop setup. So it'll have things from every, I guess, genre you would say of
yeah,
supplies that you'll need. So nether, mob, gold, amethyst, food, stone, redstone, coal, ice, kind of,
that's
you know,
sweet.
a full experience. And then obviously pickaxes because you
And
get so many.
free diamonds. Just a few free diamonds
Exactly.
here. Nice.
Then recently I started getting into the map art.
Uh-oh. Oh
Um,
no, you didn't
oh,
get the map art bug, did you? Oh, this is beautiful, by the way.
not
Just
yet. I have not.
just the structure I really like with these sea lanterns over the slabs, kind of like peek down.
Yeah. So a lot of people know
Oh, this is
her in-game name is SMP or Super Monkey Pig.
yep.
She's obsessed with Scarlett Johansson. Built this little room for her so
Nice.
she can have her fun on here
Must
as
pray
well.
to hot women. That's great. That's awesome.
Let her have free roam of it, and then Iron Golem, of course. You know, got to protect your map art.
Yeah, absolutely. Hello, sir.
Um, and just slowly been expanding this. When I have a free time or have some free grass to do that. Uh, this casino here, I built myself with the help of someone who is very knowledgeable in redstone. It was more of just wanted it to have kind of cool to have something you built on your own.
Yeah. May I ask who helped out?
I've actually asked him to sign, and he would like to stay
Oh, let's say
not
anonymous.
stay anonymous just for the sheer fact of he doesn't like to present himself or take credit for things. That's just not how he
Got it.
goes about it. Which
Our
I'm
humble hero. So
exactly.
that's awesome.
But that's pretty much it. Unless, I mean, you could take a look down here. It's not really part of the main island. It's more of supplies and stuff for me. But there's a lot of automated
Oh,
farms down here,
yeah, you've walked me through this
storage.
stuff before.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of kind of traditional farms out here, the bamboo and sugarcane, things like that. One thing I really like checking out was your moss farm. Maybe I haven't seen too many of those. Do you mind like walking us through a little
So
bit about what this
yeah,
does?
so the funny thing is, not this model right here, but there was a model previously that drew a lot of attentions from a lot of attention from the mods and stuff because there was a possibility of making it an item duper.
Oh,
You could,
mm-hmm.
and so I had to shut mine down for a while they investigated it and checked to make sure that it could not be a duper. Pretty much, you couldn't multiply grass blocks or multiply blocks.
Right.
Let me grab here. I'll make it so that you can actually see how it works if you'd like that.
I like need the disability access because I can't reach things otherwise. Is this an ADA
All right.
compliant uh, build? That's what I have to ask everybody. For those who know, that's the
Uh,
American Disabilities Act. That's the thing that makes sure that we have ramps
no,
and things like that.
I made sure it wasn't. Don't need people stealing the design.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't
So right
look
now,
out here and look at the rain then. Oh no.
No, it's all good. It's become very popular now. A lot of people have it, so I know it's kind of hard to see.
But I can
But the
hear
way it
what's happening.
works
This sounds
is
like a stone gen, and then
it
you
is
are with a moss block in the middle, and then there's a
correct.
dispenser, bone meal spreads the moss, and then you're breaking it. Is that
Right.
and you're breaking
Yep.
it
That's how it does it.
with pistons?
Pistons.
Nice. This
Yep.
is such a sweet
So
build.
my original one had actually it would collect moss, carpet, and the two, I forgot what those things are called. Those two sapling type
Yeah, I see a
things.
couple of them floating right here in front of me.
Those actually don't get collected. Only the moss block gets collected now.
I
So
see.
it kind of sorts out all the stuff you don't use
Yeah.
as much. But underneath, it's a rail cart system with a hopper that just goes around and around and picks it all up. So it
I see.
works.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I can fill 2 double chests full within like 30 minutes, give or take.
Wow. And how much
And then
bone meal does that take to?
uh, it normally is a full dispenser worth, but also whenever more is made, it gets put into a composter, excuse me, and turned into more bone meal.
Yeah. Is the composter
So
part of this? Oh, there it is, right here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all combined into one thing.
So it makes its own bone meal?
Right. Yep.
That is sweet. And that's taken from the saplings or something, or
Yep. Yeah. So it uses the remainder stuff that you don't use,
to
or the moss block, to
I
make
see.
the
That's so
bone meal.
cool. So do you have to feed it additional bone meal every once in a while, or is it truly
Uh,
self?
right now these 2 double chests are full with bone meal, and the dispenser up here is also full. So probably won't need to for a minute.
Yeah,
Do it myself.
that's awesome. And for those that don't know, so grass blocks are currency on this server. Thus, they're valuable. Thus, a lot of players would like to not use them just to cover their island. So instead, moss blocks are more common. Um, I'd like to head back to the starting point to your spawn and
Yeah.
check out the other side of your build. So I'm gonna just go back to your spawn if you don't mind. Now,
Yep.
if we look up here, I'm gonna see something a little bit unusual. Can you tell me a little bit about what I'm looking at?
Yeah. So when you go up, a lot of people think, without actually looking directly at this castle that is mirrored uh, Nether castle. I was going for more of like the underworld, which is the Nether, the overworld, which is your typical Minecraft.
Yeah,
And so I made an exact replica of the same castle, but upside down.
that is
And with
insane, dude. And of course, built with
and
overworld blocks and all that kind of
yep.
stuff.
And this was a lot more challenging.
I'm getting a little dizzy, to be honest. I'm looking at this. I'm like, I feel like, is the world gonna flip? Like
Yeah, it
Inception
it
kind of
threw me
stuff.
into a
Like,
loop. Threw me into a loop while building it, if I'm being honest, because I had to think, okay, so I need to go left, but I actually have to go right. It was
right?
the building process. That one took. I mean, I think that took like 3 weeks to build because I kept rage quitting. I got so mad. It just wasn't turning out exactly how I wanted. So I remember, if I'm not mistaken, I think I actually broke one of my monitors. Of how mad it
Wow.
was. How mad it was making me.
Just and well, it's a good thing. I wanted to mention you have shared with me, and you're okay with sharing this with the world, that you are an ER nurse, a 21-year-old ER nurse. So you knew how to treat that bandaged hand
Oh
for
yeah,
punching
yeah,
your monitor. Um,
yeah. It was surprising how much a monitor can do to your actual hand. You would be surprised. Don't try it at home. I recommend.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Don't try.
I have to confess, I've punched a few monitors in my day. Though I've also found that in time I've chilled out. But certainly, I'm an adult, or certainly early 20s. That was monitor punching time. Um,
Oh yeah. Normally it's just throw the controller, but
right,
with
right.
PC you really can't do that unless you want to throw your mouse and keyboard. But
Well, I
a mouse
appreciate you
and keyboard
sharing this,
is
because this is like an amazing build, and anyone who's trying to be a great builder has, I'm sure, run into frustration and that same sense. So it's really nice of you to kind of confess, to your own frustrations and all that kind of stuff. I think it makes
There is
people.
one other spot I can show you what's in the process right now of being built
I think I
and
saw
the
you go
future
up.
plans.
Is
Yeah,
that above?
you would have to TP to me. This is something or fly.
Oh, this is
So this is an ocean, kind of. It's
yeah.
more of just a big box with water. Um, but I'm thinking of making kind of like a Pirates of the Caribbean themed thing. So a boat here with cannons firing at the boat you're on,
Well, we're gonna win.
and
So
then
except
a
this
sunken
other.
ship that's going to be yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead. This other boat is crossing the T on me over here,
Yeah,
so I'm a little concerned. But yeah, go ahead.
yeah. Uh, then a sunken ship coming out of the water right here.
I'm gonna go underwater here and check it out. And you've
Oh
even got a
yeah,
little.
here's my ocean monument.
Nice. This is crazy,
Uh,
dude.
and then the final thing, we have the end, we have the nether, we have the overworld. So above this entire ocean build, I'm going to be building once again an end theme
The
biome,
end, an end
which is
themed
going to
biome,
take a while. Which is going to take a while because of how expensive end blocks are.
and a lot of grass. And yet here we have a little pixel art here overseeing the battle. It looks like. Um,
Yeah, I got bored, never really messed with pixel art, so I was like, why not create, the best character in Pokemon, uh, Pikachu.
yeah.
Uh, but it's gonna be. I'm thinking of doing another castle built and themed off of the end. It's my
Wow.
design so far right now. I've been messing with it on a single player world, and we'll see how it goes.
That is
We'll see
amazing.
how it goes.
Well, this has been a fantastic walkthrough. Thank you for sharing all this and a little bit about yourself as well. I know we're probably beyond time because I can never keep myself within time. I do have to take a quick commercial break, though, and give a shout out to Dexdroid77, who just yesterday contributed a stack of grass to our prize pot. The prize pot has actually been growing by leaps and bounds. And so I'm going to take my leave of your beautiful island. Thanks again, Deathwave. I'm going to just head home for a moment here and
No
share.
problem.
I've done /visit Mafrorific. I want to just share with folks who are following the series. Our island showcase prize pot has grown. We now have 1, 2, 3, 6 1/4 stacks of grass in the prize pot, 3 spawners, 19 diamonds, a beacon, a hot chocolate. I still don't really understand what these things are, but a hot chocolate, a maxed diamond pick, and a stack of redstone dust so far. For those of you that are enjoying the series and want to contribute to the prize pot, it will be divided up amongst the top 3 most liked videos in this series. So if you love the the videos, if you love Waves build, please give this video a like. We also have on my island a donation hopper for any additions. And oh, hey, it looks like we got another 18 grass blocks and 48 sand that has been contributed. So that'll go into the prize pool. So thank you, whoever contributed that. Feel free to take credit for that. And then,
I'll put some stuff in here too.
oh,
Don't mind
awesome,
me.
yeah. If you
Not
contribute,
much.
oh, nice, some iron there. If whoever contributes more than a stack of grass or the value equivalent, I'm giving a shout out, a little ad, and I have a bunch more people in future videos that I will be giving shout outs to. So wow, I see some diamonds flowing in there as well. So this is just for fun, but I think by the end of August, that's when the series is running. I think we'll have a pretty sizable prize pool, something for people to get excited about. And I saw some grass go into that hopper as well. We'll give the hopper a moment to process things because these hoppers are I think they run about like 1/16 the
16.
speed, and they do
Yeah,
16
it's
items at a
16
time.
blocks in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So awesome. So wow. So this is amazing. So 48 iron ingots, 4 diamonds, and then what was that? 30. I can't do math. 31.
I think it was 31.
31.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah, that's
have
awesome.
32 on me, so I had to do.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks so much. That will all get into the prize pool. So thanks so much for everyone who's watched this. We have another island showcase coming up in just half an hour. We'll be with Sunflower27, aka Trin, aka Trinity. Looking forward to chatting and seeing what she's up to. That's going to be amazing. Thanks all for watching. Everybody, say hi, say bye. All right, take care, everybody. Bye now.